What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place for reactions on the whole planet. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right, baby. We are back. And tell them what's going on, Don. What are we listening to today?
So if you've been following our journey at all, which you should be, then you would know that we've been going down the rabbit hole of Pink Floyd. Neither one of us really knew their music very well. And it's actually been one of my favorite artists that we've done reactions to. I mean, their music is just so rich. It's just so complex, so beautiful, so amazing. The subject matter, the composition, just everything about it, the live performances. We decided to throw the headphones on and
As requested.
Yes. Well, it's one of those things. Every time we do a reaction, I'm just like, bro, it feels like I should be doing this in the comfort of my home. Like, just sitting down, lights dim,
Butt
for some
naked.
reason, butt naked with a big old tub of lotion.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was going to say, it makes me want to start smoking weed again for some reason.
Dude,
Like
yeah.
for some reason, the reaction we've been doing has made me want to just like spark up a joint, dim the lights, put on some headphones, and just listen to some Floyd.
It started making me want to go to church.
For real?
Yeah. Like,
That's an interesting experience.
cut all of my sins out, all my vices, because it just puts me in this spiritual,
I can see that.
feeling, spiritual element. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this one. We did the headphones as you guys requested. We're doing Money, correct?
Yeah, I almost want to go back and do all of the reactions over again with the headphones on, because I feel like that is the ultimate way to get the full experience.
100%.
So we're going to dive in. This is Pink Floyd, Money.
Get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack. Money, it's a hit. Don't get me back to good bullshit. I'm in the high fidelity first class traveling section. I think I need a Learjet.
God, this is what I'm saying, man, about going to church. I think I need to start becoming a better person, because I'm watching this video and I'm listening to the message, but I'm also like, God, I love all these things. It's showing, jewelry. It's showing gambling. I'm like, yeah, that line where you said, I'm playing blackjack. Get your hand off my stack. I'm like, bro, I love it.
Well, yes, I do too. I love it as well. It did make me kind of sad because it went from this to like Fly Like a G6, where, all the artists nowadays, like they're just glorifying money and designer Gucci, and everything is about materialism and money and the acquisition of money. It feels like we've strayed very far away from the message in this song.
Absolutely. 100%. And yeah, I mean, we know that Pink Floyd, as we've listened to some stuff where they get political or they address bigger issues, I guess, systematic issues. I don't really want to say political, but systematical issues. And I mean, this is like a perfect song for for us. What everybody needs to hear this right now, I think.
And then again, just like as far as being like groundbreaking artists, like I think the term artist can be used kind of loosely. You know, it's the creative process of making music technically makes you an artist and a musical artist. They actually define to me the like definition of like a true artist in the sense that they are thinking about so many different levels, like from the light show to their album covers. Like I was reading, I think it might've been in the comments, somebody was saying that they released a CD and the CD had like lights on it. So it had to have like a battery, and the, you know, like record label was like, dude, we can't do this. It was like, and they were just like, the fuck you can't. Like, you know what
It's
I
like,
mean?
no, this is
Like,
what's
like,
happening.
yes,
Yeah.
where there's a will, there's a way. You let me know in the comments. Did I get that right? Did I mess this up? But I believe that they somehow like incorporated like lights or something. And so they had to put a battery in it. So they're just like thinking so far ahead. And I brought that up because I have to know, somebody's got to let me know in the comments, just whose idea was it to use like the cash register and the money counter? Because again, like it just adds this element. It's perfect with the song. The song, if you took that out, would still be good. And yet that addition of the money counter and the, you know, change, you know, all, and the change is just, it's just so brilliant and just makes it just like this, you know, unbelievably amazing song. Just adding
That's a
that
great
element.
call out for sure, because that's one of those simple changes that, like you said, completely like not defines a song, but it really makes it just like stand out and just have
absolutely.
this
It just
character to it.
Adds this other element, because it's not even like, you know, it's not an instrument. They were just like, hey, let's put this in the song, and it just totally creates this, you know, fully like fleshed out vibe that just goes amazing with the song.
I think I need a lift jet. It's a crime. Share it fairly, but don't take a slice of my pie. Money, so they say, is the root of all evil today. But if you ask for a rise, it's no surprise that they're giving none away. Away.
You
Loved it. Loved it.
Once again, another Pink Floyd masterpiece.
I didn't expect was that a trumpet or a saxophone? I think it was a trumpet, but I'm pretty dumb when it comes to recognizing horn sounds.
You're just horny.
But yeah,
you know your horned instruments.
That horny solo was unexpected. And then to caveat that with the guitar solo and that breakdown and the explosions in the video, it's just once again like they take you on this journey of kind of setting the picture and then like an epic conclusion. And that's kind of the theme in all these songs we've listened to. And I feel like that's why it's so like transcending, because it takes you like through a journey, you know, and it's fantastic.
it's never just like this simple, chorus, verse structure that you can really anticipate and know like, oh, okay, here's where it's going to start and you're going to have your chorus here. It's always, more complex than that, which is what makes their music so great.
100%.
And then the video was just perfect too, because it's got these images of all the like fast life and, diamonds and the girls.
Like I said, all the shit I like.
Yeah. The speedboats.
Yeah.
All that stuff. I mean, it's all fun, but then it's like, side by side next to the people that are working and just like struggling. The guys, sleeping on the benches. Perfect blend of the imagery with the song, and then, adding those sound effects in there. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Once again.
Yeah, it's funny how they put it together too, because like, the song obviously was like, oh, money's the root of all evil today, like, and it had a very clear like message behind it. But then the video also makes you kind of like look at it like, yeah, I like this. I like I like that lifestyle. Everybody, because everybody, unless you're like a really enlightened person and, whatever, the majority of people all kind of would get hung up on the luxuries of life, and half the time it's not even about like, do you want it or do you just want people to see that you have it, and that's a big part of it too. And that's when it gets, in my opinion, like that's when money's the root of all evil, when people will, or hurt others to achieve money. It's,
It's interesting because what I was thinking about when the song was playing is I've read all these like different books on like successful people, business owners, Steve Jobs, all these different people. And a lot of them will reach a point of success where they get to a certain point or they have these goals and they reach the goal. And then they're like, 2 days later, I'm back to baseline. Or like, I remember multiple, we both like to watch UFC, and I've heard more than one UFC champion talk about how they just worked for years and had this dream, since they were a kid of becoming a champion. And then they got the championship and then became massively depressed.
You're like, what's next?
Well, yeah, because they had this goal in mind of like, hey, I've been working to this thing. And then you have that set up of like, hey, I'm going to be the champion, and you work for, a decade or more to reach that goal. Then they get the goal and nothing changes. They're still, and then it's like, what now? Like I reached my goal, but I'm no more happy. I'm no more fulfilled. My relationships are whatever they are. Maybe I have some more money, but I'm not necessarily like, like for that moment, obviously, like you're thrilled, you reach your goal, but it just put a lot of things in perspective, like hearing somebody that has, reached that level of success, striven for years to reach that, and then end up getting that goal, and then just feeling like kind of hollow and empty, because it's like, now that I've reached that, like what's next? And so that's what this song kind of like reminded me of, is like, you can get all these trappings of life and still be like unhappy rather. Or, I've heard all these stories of people like winning the lottery and then 3 years later being like broke again because they just,
purpose maketh man. It's like everybody needs a purpose. Everybody needs a bigger goal. And
yeah, there's a guy in the UK, I think it was, that was like a trash man, And
I saw that. Yeah, that? And he spent it all on gambling and shit.
I think it was like the classic like gambling, coke, and hookers. And like 3 years later,
he's a trash man again. Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome. Hero, legend.
Exactly. It's like, whatever you are, like before you get money, it's like the classic saying. It's money doesn't change you. It just amplifies who you really were.
Yeah, for me, it's like the happiest days of my life, you know, like, I mean, not to say that I haven't had great days since, but like some of the happiest, funnest times I remember, like carefree, is when I was broke as hell. I didn't even have enough money to pay rent. Like I was just hanging out with my friends, you know, and like our lives were so minimal. Like we didn't have any type of luxuries. And
You didn't
those
have
were
a
the best
daughter.
days. Well, yeah.
That's as soon as responsibility comes into the mix, everything changes, but you don't realize it at the time.
Yeah, for me, it's also too like, you know, I did reach a level of stability that I never really thought possible for a long time, you know, and like, you know, I live a life where I can afford most things that I want, you know, and once you like kind of live that, like I have so many goals, so I'm not like I'm not saying that I don't have purpose, but you know, you look back and you're like, man, like why am I more stressed out now that I have like all this things that make me content? And like back in the day, I literally like, you know, was surviving off ramen noodle. Like our electricity went out because we didn't pay the bill, and I was still like so stress free. I won't say like happier or less, or that I'm less happy now or anything like that, but stress free, you know. And it's
I remember those days. But when you don't have like real responsibilities, it's easy to be.
Well, this responsibility of being a dad's like easy, you know. It's being a dad's easy.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it's like you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Like when you have nothing to lose and it's like it doesn't matter. It's like if the lights go off, it's like whatever.
Well, and I was young too, and I was like, I'm going to be a famous rapper someday.
Exactly. But if the lights go off when your kid's in the house, that's different.
That's very true. That is so true.
Regardless, this was a fun reaction. I definitely love Pink Floyd. It's again, we said it before the beginning of this reaction, but they are one of my favorite groups to react to on the channel, genuinely, just because their music never disappoints. It's so layered. You know, they're a band that you could listen to over and over again and like pick up new things in their music, where a lot of the groups, you know, that are out there in the world are kind of simplistic. It still make good music, but it's
surface level. And
and I love music that's more challenging, and they definitely fit the mold.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are still tuned in, I'm going to start doing this more at the end of videos. I want you guys to comment legend if you're still watching, so we can see who watched all the way through, because you guys are the real ones. We appreciate you having fun with us, supporting the channel. And one last thing, you know, I actually remembered this a couple weeks ago. I had an ex-girlfriend a long time ago, and I named her vagina Pink Floyd.
Okay.
Just saying. I had to get that one out there because I was meaning to tell you, but I wanted to wait.
You don't even listen to the band, and you were like, I'm going to name it Pink Floyd?
Because I was trying to think of what's the funniest thing that has pink in it, and then to think of her vagina being named Floyd, and then pink, you know, Pink Floyd.
You have
the pink is the
very
adjective.
Sick and twisted mind.
She hated it.
I bet.
So she started calling mine Baby Carrot, and I was like, okay, this is enough. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. And if you want to join us on our journey of self-discovery, enlightenment, and wholeheartedness, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Don't wait till later. Subscribe right now.
That's right. And I just got to say that your ex was very generous to name it Baby Carrot. It's very sweet of her.
I cried the first time she said that. Just kidding. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.